Here are the list of some famous scientists and their invention. Number 1. Guglielmo Marconi. A Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts, was an Italian inventor and electrical engineer, known for his creation of a practical radio wave based on wireless telegraph system. Number 2. Berners-lee. A British computer scientist, generally credited as the inventor of the World Wide Web in 1989. Number 3. Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage was an English polymath, a mathematician, philosopher, inventor and mechanical engineer. Babbage originated the concept of a digital programmable computer. Babbage is considered by some to be father of the computer. Number 4. Raymond Samuel Tomlinson. Raymond Samuel Tomlinson was an American computer programmer who implemented the first email program on the ARPANET system, the precursor to the Internet, in 1971. It was the first system able to send mail between users on different hosts connected to ARPANET. Number 5. William Armstrong. Armstrong's passion would eventually change to hydraulics, which led to the creation of the first hydraulic crane in 1845. It was used to unload coal from barges at the quayside. Number 6. Norman Joseph Woodland. Norman Joseph Woodland was an American inventor, best known as one of the inventors of the barcode, for which he received a patent in October 1952. Number 7. Alexander Graham Bell. Alexander Graham Bell was a Scottish-born inventor, scientist and engineer who is credited with patenting the first practical telephone. He also co-founded the American Telephone and Telegraph Company in 1885. Number 8. Adam Osborne. Adam Osborne was an entrepreneur most famously known for the first portable computer, but he also was an author who made a successful move into publishing computer books and software. Number 9. Charles Walter Hart. Was an American mechanical engineer, inventor, and businessman. Together with Charles Henry Parr, he founded a company that produced a commercially successful line of gasoline-powered tractors. Number 10. John Logie Baird. John Logie Baird FRSC was a Scottish inventor, electrical engineer, and innovator who demonstrated the world's first live working television system on the 26th of January 1926. Number 11. Martin Cooper. Martin Cooper, American engineer who led the team that in 1972-73 built the first mobile cell phone, the Dynamic Adaptive Total Area Coverage. He is widely regarded as the father of the cellular phone. Number 12. Gottlieb and Wilhelm. In 1882 Daimler and his co-worker Wilhelm Maybach left Otto's firm and started their own engine building shop. They patented one of the first successful high-speed internal combustion engines and developed a carburetor that made possible the use of gasoline as fuel. Number 13. Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison was the inventor who finally cracked the code of a truly practical light bulb. But this only came after years of experimentation in the 1879. Number 14. Karl Benz. Carl Friedrich Benz was a German engine designer and automotive engineer. His Benz patent motorcar from 1885 is considered the first practical modern automobile and first car put into series production. He received a patent for the motorcar in 1886. Number 15. Wright brothers. The Wright brothers, Orville Wright and Wilbur Wright, were American aviation pioneers generally credited with inventing, building, and flying the world's first successful motor-operated airplane. Number 16. John Fitch. John Fitch was an American inventor, clockmaker, entrepreneur, and engineer. He was most famous for operating the first steamboat service in the United States. Number 17. Peter Henlein. The first and most important historical tribute of Peter Henlein and his invention of a portable watch was made in 1511 by an influential figure of the time. Number 18. Blaise Pascal. A French mathematician and physicist, Blaise Pascal invented mechanical calculators in 1642. Those calculators were also known as Pascalin, or arithmetic machine. The Pascal calculator is designed between 1642 to 1644. Number 19. Frank Whittle. Frank Whittle was an English engineer, inventor and Royal Air Force air officer. He is credited with having invented the turbojet engine. Number 20. Igor Sikorsk. Igor Ivanovich Sikorsky was a Russian-American aviation pioneer in both helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft. His first success came with the S-2, the second aircraft of his design and construction. His fifth airplane, the S-5, won him national recognition as well as FAI license number 64. Number 21. Robert H. Goddard. Robert Hutchings Goddard was an American engineer, professor, physicist, and inventor who is credited with creating and building the world's first liquid-fueled rocket. Goddard successfully launched his rocket on March 16, 1926, which ushered in an era of spaceflight and innovation. Number 22. Julius Robert Oppenheimer was an American theoretical physicist. During the Manhattan Project, Oppenheimer was director of the Los Alamos Laboratory and responsible for the research and design of an atomic bomb. He is often known as the father of the atomic bomb. Number 23. Mikhail Kalashnikov. Mikhail Timofeyevich Kalashnikov was a Soviet and Russian lieutenant general, inventor, military engineer, writer, and small arms designer. He is most famous for developing the AK-47 assault rifle and its improvements, the AKM and AK-74, as well as the RPK light machine gun and PK machine gun. Number 24. George Stephenson. George Stephenson was a British civil engineer and mechanical engineer during the Industrial Revolution. Renowned as the father of railways, Stephenson was considered by the Victorians as a great example of diligent application and thirst for improvement. Number 25. Francis Rinde. Francis Rinde was an Irish physician, arguably the inventor of the hypodermic needle, performing and recording the results of the first hypodermic injection on June 3, 1844. Number 26. Nicéphore Niepce. Nicéphore Niepce was a French inventor and one of the earliest pioneers of photography. Niepce developed heliography, a technique he used to create the world's oldest surviving product of a photographic process, a print made from a photo-engraved printing plate in 1825. Number 27. Galileo Galilei. Galileo Galilei is considered the father of modern science and made major contributions to the fields of physics, astronomy, cosmology, mathematics and philosophy. Galileo invented an improved telescope that let him observe and describe the moons of Jupiter, the rings of Saturn, the phases of Venus, sunspots and the rugged lunar surface. Number 28. Robert Alexander Watson Watt. Robert Alexander Watson Watt, Scottish physicist credited with the development of radar in England. Number 29. Nicolaus Copernicus. He was the first European scientist to propose that Earth and other planets revolve around the Sun. The heliocentric theory of the solar system. Number 30. Roger Lee Easton was an American physicist and state representative who was the principal inventor and designer of the global positioning system. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to watch more video like this.